live and I saved it for today. It didn't show for whatever reason. I think because I was trying to upload my almost 2-minute video and I did it twice. um I don't know, and then I ended up erasing the live instead of the video. I also finally figured out on my phone I had to unlock the portrait. It was locked on the main screen as the portrait, and then I have to kind of fiddle with it because the like I don't like the phone. I have to flip it, but before I flip it the screen has to flip. Hi Marlene, I finally figured it out. Yeah, I had to unlock the phone. I unlocked the portrait and then the phone screen has to flip. Not me, not physically, just the phone script. So yeah, so now it's like, so I was playing around. I'm like, okay, I did it a couple of times when I was at work. And then I was like, so I knew that I was able to do it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to do it today. So I'm here because I'm telling you, Marlene, somehow yesterday I was, it was just not meant for me to record, not meant for me to go live. And because somehow, I don't know, the live got deleted. And I knew I was live, or I don't know, or it had stopped at some point. I didn't know, and I kept going. So I was just like, oh. So what I showed you yesterday, what the stuff for Christy Rice. So this is extra stuff that I'm keeping for myself. I bought, I rebought the stuff for the people that didn't, the winners, but they were probably not in the US. So I'm just gonna recycle it for another time. Probably when we hit 800 subscribers, I'll probably repitch that because I mean it is. So I'll save it until then. I got these. You know how Christy was giving out like the last time I got the pens. Um, in my box, they were pretty good. They were this one, the Lyra. I got a Lyra and I got something else. I don't remember. Oh, this, the Tombow alcohol. So this time we got the Artisa Inconic 0.4. That one's okay. I mean, Artisa is kind of cheap. And we got this alcohol marker in green. So Prismacolor Premier. So, I mean, they're okay. So I'm going to use this, and then the label I'm gonna, and then these I think they're the same or similar. These are like watercolor cards, so I'm just gonna keep them as well. And yeah, so yeah, and that's kind of what came through. And then I did get the art of, this is what I was like so bummed. So I was like, you know what, I'm just meant to do a live. And yesterday I was so tired too because I couldn't go to sleep the night before. So I was like, what the heck? So yeah. Where is it? Oh, I'll just put it inside my Christy Rice stuff. My stuff. Anyway, so the Art of Soil came through as well. I kept this little. I really, Marlene, so yours were mini? Yours, Marlene, yours were like mini, like this, like the cactus, like these. These are mini, but I noticed there is a difference. But this was only $20 as well. And it's like this little ornaments, and they're good. These are good for gifts. She even has tags, but I thought the tags should have been more like $10. They're smaller. And then this, look at the difference. This is a regular, but this is also, that's why I got this, because this was 63, but it was a lot of stuff. It was a brush, and the three, where are they actually? I don't know where I put them, but I put them somewhere. Oh, I should have kept them. Oh, okay. This is, see, I Aqua Hot Press. This is my old stuff, and I have 3 left on this one. But I knew I like this Legion, and the Legion, this one is not the same. The cold press, this one, it's so janky. It's like I don't even like it. But anyway, This one. So I do think the lead this. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna show you. Remember the stuff that I did when the beginning of the year, and then I stenciled it white off camera. Look at that. Look how pretty it looks. Oh, let me turn on. Let me turn on the there we go. The light. Yay! I am drinking tea, 2 teas, chai tea mixed with peppermint. That I was supposed to drink the peppermint during the holidays, and then I totally forgot because it was so cold and I forgot. But hey, it makes for good. So yeah, look at this. I didn't take it off. It's so pretty. I really fell in love with this. So remember the watercolors that I didn't like because it was a circle, the one that we did like around November, December. And then I just stenciled it white, but I added the white. It's not gouache, it's actually white acrylic. I stenciled it very watery and light. And I liked it. It's like a ghost print of white, but you can still see the watercolor behind. It's so cool. So we're gonna get this off of here. It's really cool. I want to do like a painting of this like that. But yeah, so we are gonna compare a little Legion pack. So today we are gonna, oh, before we do that, and I'm flipping. So this is what I wanted to show you that it came through. The other thing, you already saw it, and I'm not gonna show it again because it's big. It's the stuff that I got for meeting for free because I redeemed $50. So it's the wooden. It's a really nice wooden, and that way I could put my paper. It's a drawing sketching, and I suggest if you don't have any of that, you should get one, but one that it has like the back fully cover, so you can directly stretch your paper on there, or just put the block upright and it'll smear down. Oops. But yeah, um, this is what I wanted to show you. So this is the other palette that I got. And I was so surprised. It's heavy. It's these colors. So the colors are, and I'm gonna swatch this on camera here. That's why I'm live. See, aren't you glad that everything went down the drain yesterday? That way you have an actual live. I got the cherry wood. Yeah, this one came in this one only. So this is the but you got the little ones, right? These are actual leaves. Hematite, radish, goethite, recovery, pale hematite, tifa, basalt, and sand. So this is according to their website. These each leaves is considered a full pan, and this was also part of their sale. This one I like the shape and everything that came with, but this one, that's why I had to order it. And this one's heavy. It's super heavy. But look at, and they did the same thing, but this you can actually work with. It's not as dark as the other one. And yeah, because you can still mix and see. I don't really mix, and it came with that because look at you guys. It's super powdery. So each of these leaves is considered a full pan. And this was 63, and plus she did charge me $10 of shipping because my other stuff already shipped. And I ordered it the same day, only a couple of hours difference, because I couldn't take my eyes off of it. And I was like, I'm the type of person that wants a certain art supply. I just, if I can't take my eyes off of it, then I must have it. Then I must have it because it's supposed to be with me. And I really like it. I was surprised how heavy it is compared to this one and all the other ornaments. And yeah, I don't know if she makes these. I was trying to get one out. So we're gonna swatch this and play around with this one today, since I already did the Art of Soil video. Oh, okay. So See, the wells are pretty deep, but her leaves are not that deep. I'm not happy about that. But she said it was considered a full pan, but we'll see how. Let me see. Let me try to get another leaf out just to see if that actually is true or not. Oops. Ooh, some of them all of them came out. No. So, no. Only this one is, well, the black we don't really use that much. So this one is pretty thick. See? It's pretty thick. This one, the black one, is not. So that's probably where she must have filled them up like, not to the, some of them are heavier than others. So, okay, good. Yeah, see, this one is like not even. Not even. They're not even. That's probably why there were seconds. Besides that. But yeah. This is pretty good amount. And I like this color. So yeah, I thought this was a very at first I was like, I would have given her $50, but then when I felt the size of it and I was like, okay, never mind. Like, this is a pretty good buy. Oops. This one is here. Or did I get them in the right order? Oopsie. I don't think I did. Oop. Sand. No, I did not get them in the right order. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. This one's supposed to have been here. Lord. Oh, well. I'm just gonna leave them like that. Yeah, I moved them around now. Got this radish. I think, I don't know. But, whatever. But, yeah. So, we're gonna play around with this one. So, that's what I got. And I liked it. It came in an own little box. So, yeah. She actually put it in another box as well. I really like her boxes. I think they're super cute. The little logo and everything. Look at that. You can't even like cherry palette. I like the cherry palette, but I like these ones too. So this one I didn't have a choice. But look at, you can actually draw on this little. It's so cute. But anyway, oh, here's the other stuff. See yeah, I put the other stuff in here. Oh, okay. Let me get this out. So I remember I was like, I know I put oopsie. I put it with everything. I'm gonna let it slide. Yeah. So yeah. So let me get a little sip, get comfy. This is gonna be an hour and a half, somewhere there. Somewhere there. Yeah, I really fell in love with this. See, experimental does the body good. I really like this. So every time you don't like something in watercolor, you can do this. Just get an acrylic paint and water it down, like not like, kind of like not too watery, but water it down enough, because once you add it, stencil it, yeah, it looks like a ghost print. But oh my god, I fell in love with this. I was like, oh my god, I gotta do more of this. Definitely more. And then it's permanent, it doesn't move. So it's really cool. And then so I was like, you know what, I was like, I'm just gonna work this Legion, because I don't know what's up with this. And I am gonna buy in probably in like soon another Legion, a small one. I'm pretty sure, because I left this 2.5 years just there, because I was precious about it, that probably the size went bad. And I need to ask them on Instagram. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But I want to make sure that how long does this take good. And like I said, that's because I was being precious and because I pile in my old room stuff. I pile stuff up, and that is why. So don't do that to yourself. That's why I think the sheets last longer than these, but yeah, I was very surprised. Where's the opening? You can't even find the opening. Uh, yeah, that's another problem with this, with where this thing that I can't even find. Oh, here it is, the opening. It doesn't have a way. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I do like the lead. Ooh, see what I mean? It makes it, see, oh my God. This has to be the sizing. It absolutely, it's trying to, it already, it already tore my paper. My God. And it was so beautiful, you guys. What the heck? It tore my paper. That's why I don't like this Legion pad. And I'm glad I didn't buy it. It was part of a thing. Shoot, yeah. I'm just gonna start using it more so I could get rid of it. It's too bad it's 100% con, but I'm just gonna use it as experimental. Like these type of stuff. The heck? The heck, man? Okay. Yeah, it does the same thing as the Famui, the cheap one. But that one I bought it for $9.99. I expect it to be sort of like that. But this one, it came from Jackson's. That's why I think the sizing went bad. Because everywhere yeah. And I know because look at, this has been here for like 2 weeks, I think, when we did this. And now I'm trying to get it off and it's like trying to tear. Oh, shoot, you know what? Let me try to get a palette knife that is more thin. That's crazy. But yeah, that's my pet peeve about this. Don't buy it unless you're going to use it, and ask somebody. I meant to get that information. But this little one, I've had this longer than this, and this has not gone bad. Actually, this is hot press. I think hot press doesn't go bad, but cold press does, especially if it's in a see. So this is nice, but it's thicker and it tears sometimes. But your I used to do this, and I think I'm gonna go back to doing this. This is a palette knife, and it's a very thin blendable. That's kind of what I used to use in the beginning, so things like that wouldn't happen. And yeah, because it cuts right through the glue, right through. It's glued so well, but it's like, there we go. See, it cuts right through the glue, where this one gets stuck. So I think I'm gonna do that with this Legion, because I'm pretty sure it's no good. The sizing is no good. But this is a beautiful print. Look at this. Look at it. It even went through. That's another thing. It goes through it, and it's like, this is gouache and it's gone through. So I know that the sizing, that's, at least it didn't tear much, but yeah. So cool. Look at that. A little ghost print. Ah. And look at the one that I did, the little dots. I did it off camera, and now I'm happy with this. This is my beginning of the year. Really nice. So I'm probably gonna cut this to how do I say it, to like a little notebook. But yeah, I really, really like this. This is, I might just probably put it to like glue it down to I really like it a lot. Glue it down to um I like the white that it brings out the softness. I was gonna add metallic, but then when it dried and it went like that, it's like I just felt in love. See, experiments like this, yeah, it's like it does something. And it looks like I meant to do it that way, even though you all know it was an experiment. But yeah, this is how I know that the probably the sizing went bad, because, and see all the little tears, it's like, my God, what the heck. And it's, see, when you try to get it off. So I am gonna glue it down to how do I say it, um a wooden panel probably, and then whatever, and like probably take off the edges, and then just, yeah, to a wooden panel. I really liked it. It's a really nice, it gives it a really soft look, that white. Anyway, I am gonna work on this so we can get rid of it. I do believe it had 15 pages, so it probably has maybe 10, maybe 10. I think can say this. So we're gonna, but we're gonna swatch first. We're gonna swatch our, oops, sorry, I'm moving stuff, but that Legion block, I just, and I got it out because I'm like, I need to get the start. I can do it. I could probably go through this whole thing in a week if I want to. But on here, we're gonna swatch the Art of Soil. On here, the other, this one, the leaves. I'm like the other, this one, the leaves. So, whew. Good thing I always have this handy. And I use it for my, this is my old one, the one that I gave, the other ones, I gave them away. And I kept this one because I had an extra bendy. So this is for oil paint, but now I have my other oil paint. Yeah, I remember it's Artist Loft, so I must have gotten it for Michael's. A long time ago. Probably like 4 years ago or something, I thought. So I'm gonna use the Art of Soil, their travel brush, and then we're gonna use this out. So where's the little thing? So since I messed up the foliage, I'm probably not gonna be, I think I still have the hematite, the radish, and then goethite is down here, and that one's like recovery. Yeah, I messed them all up. Oopsie. So yeah. So this one is probably hematite, the one that I'm at. Yeah, that's definitely hematite. Ooh, look at that. It's strong. Very strong. Marlene, what did you think about the watercolors? They're super soft, huh? That's hematite. And then radish. Radish. These are softer than the little pebbles. And the little pebbles. Radish is a little bit lighter than hematite. Radish. Nice. And then this one is, oh, I'll just go down here. I think this one is tephra, and that one's pale hematite. Okay, 2 hematites we have in this. Oh Lord. I'll tell you this, it definitely does feel like you're painting with soil. It has that like um that greedy type of like, it's a definitely a very unique watercolor for sure. This might be pale hematite. Sorry you guys. I'm pretty sure this is pale hematite because hematite granulates. And this one is granulating. Oops. That's what I get for getting them off the... This one is probably sand... no. Gothatite. Gothatite. Oopsie. Yeah. This is gothatite. For sure. Ta-da. And then the next one is this one, recover the green. Oh, that was, yeah, that was really nice. It's kind of light. And then this one is tephra. Tephra. Oh, Lord. One thing I'm gonna say about this brush is like it doesn't hold like water and water and paint very much. It's like, oh my God. And I do think on the set there was nothing wrong with this one. It was just the palette. It's just they decided to. I'm glad they did a second. Oh, this is really nice. This is definitely tetra. So the colors are not muted. They're actually quite nice. The ones that I swatched the other day were kind of earthy, like too earthy for me. But I like this ones a lot more. And then we're gonna sand and then recovery, and then that's it. This is sand. Oh, it's a very light. It's kind of like my favorite. What is it called? I don't use white. I use this color. Like I forgot the name that the other brands have it, but it's yeah, I like it. You can see it on here. It's actually darker than what you're seeing, but and then finally like the black, which is basalt. Oh yeah, that's definitely a black, like an ivory black. It's not as dark as I thought, but it's definitely an ivory black. Yeah. And then if you mix it with sand, look at that. It gives you, see this brush? It doesn't hold too much water. See? Gives you an earthy color. Okay, so that was the last set of the art of soil. I must say I'm really happy with my findings. And yeah, it's I like the fact that like I have the herlit craftsmanship, I guess, with 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 like the palettes and stuff. So I'm really happy that I got them, and I have 2 of them, and this one we can actually draw with. And yeah, with the little pebbles, and they're not too big, so I'm happy. Oh, I should have left the, oopsie. Oh shoot. But yeah, okay, Those are our watercolors. Let me label them so I don't forget. This is the Art of Soil leaves. There we go. So yeah, I noticed on YouTube a lot of people are trying to come back. Like, I'm like, dude, I've been back. Probably because it's my birthday and stuff. So like I said, I'm done purchasing, but I was still getting stuff because for whatever reason, you know, and then the holiday kind of delayed them. Like the Monday, no mail. So stuff like that. But yeah. Um, so we actually I wanted to do what I wanted to do here. Maybe like I want to do like a little watercolor, little grit maybe. Let's see what do I have. Something quick. I think I want to do. I want to play around with my gouache, with my Daniel Smith gouache. I'm itching. Yeah, we're gonna play with Daniel Smith gouache. So I'm gonna do like a little grid, but I'm not gonna use the Famui tape because it's too. Here I'm gonna use this one. I want to use something smaller. I think I like the Famui tape for. I'm gonna use this one. The Famui tape, and look, I have it all. It's all bunched up here. I don't know what happened. Um, I don't like to take too much space, I guess. And this one is just perfect. Like I don't want to take like basically I don't want the borders to be too big. It's what I'm trying to say. I was happy with that's fine. But yeah, this one no. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, and let me show you what the final outcome for the other it came out good, you guys. Look it. See? It came out really, really good. Really soft. And this one, oh my god, this one ended up being my favorite. See? Look, the bit of a shine. So yeah. See, that's what I mean, that the borders, for me, this is waste of space. So I would have liked it to have been like this thick and not this wide. So yeah, I'm gonna start using the thin tape on the outside and the thicker one in the center, so it could just, yeah. This is, see, like some people like that. In my view, it's just a waste of space. But yeah, I like the way so far we're doing so good. I'm getting better at stenciling. And yeah, so I'm getting a lot better at stenciling. So this is how we're gonna use this up. And I'm probably gonna start using also acrylic on this one, because I do gotta swatch the Paul Rubin acrylic paint. I'm not gonna do it today, but I am gonna do it probably this weekend. See what I mean? This is a better and I don't know where I got this tape. It's a drafting tape. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something like that. I think it was on sale, and it's not very sticky. See, that's why sometimes I have to stick it down. But yeah. Anyway, those were my goodies from the other day. From they got here yesterday, and that was the live I saved, and I don't know, somehow I deleted it or it didn't record. I have no idea, and it uploaded that 1 minute, almost 2 minute video, but yeah, I don't know. So probably just gonna do, yeah, just gonna do that. And then I have this one too that I have no idea where I got this, but this one's a little thicker as well. Not as thick, I think not as thick as a Famui, but yeah, just a tad bit smaller. Ooh, sometimes I tend to use that as well. So I'm gonna have four, see, 4 equal sides. Did I want to do little ones? Yeah, I think we're gonna do like, wanna do 6, like a little grid. We're gonna channel our Denise love. I didn't like what she did today though. Oh, we're gonna get this one off. I didn't like what, Marlene, do you still watch Denise love? Oh no, I do watch her, but sometimes like today I was getting ready to go to work and like I watched her. I think she comes out with some good stuff. Like I watch her, shoot, not for her, obviously. I know for whatever reason she's refusing to paint with her brush the correct way. Which I get it if you're not trained, but you're not gonna learn. She's never showing it on camera, so we really don't know. But she does a lot of abstract, and that's kind of what attracts me to it, the abstract. So this little grids is, this is how we're gonna use the rest of this Legion paper, because we cannot trust it to do the correct thing. You know what I'm saying? Cannot trust it. So I'm gonna say goodbye to this travel brush from the Art of Soil. Gonna let it dry. I'm gonna get my other rag, and we're gonna paint with some gouache, and we're gonna use our Christy Rice, this one. Woo! Cannot wait to make some new marks. Woo. Okay, with my Daniel Smith. So, as you know, I love my Daniel Smith, and we have not done. I missed it. I'm like, I can't live without it, you guys. I'm so addicted to this Daniel Smith gouache. Buff Titanium. That was a color, the sand color from the Art of Soil. Buff Titanium. Guys, come and say hi if you like. Pyro Red. We said we were gonna do a wisteria, huh? Okay, we're still gonna do a wisteria. I wanna do permanent alizarin crimson, wisteria, and that's it, because wisteria, okay, a little bit of buff titanium, because wisteria tends to muddy shit up. I don't know why, but it does. So this is what we're gonna do, baby boo. Not too much either, because I want it to dry. While it's drying, I could swatch the acrylic paint, the new acrylic paint that I do have. That way we don't have to wait and do nothing and stuff like that. So we're gonna add this beautiful gouache, and then we're gonna leave the wisteria at the end, because you know how when we did that thing, I was like, oh shoot, it muddy stuff up. What the heck? Yeah, we're gonna leave wisteria. Well, we're just gonna do a couple of dabs of wisteria, and I'm gonna really try not to mix it, because it will muddy it up, because this is a mixture. I think a 3-color mixture, I do believe, but it has a lot of white. So the white, that's why I put titanium. See, I learned my lesson. Buff titanium, because buff titanium it has white, a lot of it, and it will do well. I love my Daniel Smith gouache. Oh, so good. But yeah, so we're gonna give this a whirl, and then I'm gonna add some alcohol, so it will. Ooh, look at that. See what I mean? So just give it a little dip. Ooh. See what I mean? Wisteria. Wisteria will do you wrong, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure that you don't mix it too much. Mix it with your um, mix it with your with the buff titanium. Marlene, are you still here? No, maybe. I don't like the way this one. So we're just gonna double here. I don't like the way this one, it didn't do anything. That's why I like this Daniel Smith gouache, because look at the splatters. And it's only with water that it does that. I mean with it does the same effect as their watercolor. That's why I love this gouache. It's so amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna add it here to my, here's my, see? And then pretty soon we're gonna, like, I'm gonna use some of my pens and do this and start playing with these stuff. What did I do? With my leftover paint, that's what I put here. This sketchbook is almost done, you guys. Oh, look at what I did with the this sketchbook is almost done. See? This is a really nice color. I like it. I like it. Look at it. It's a really nice color. Look at that. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine. Really pretty color. See, that's why we have our, yeah, I put way too much water. But don't despair. That's why we got this. Look at that. So pretty. And it eats it up so nicely. Gouache looks really nice on this Hahnemühle, I have to say. And then I think, okay. I'm still gonna do another one because my brush is not fully, see what I mean? This Christy Rice paint, brushes do hold a lot of paint and a lot of water. This alone is just, I'm just dabbing it in water and look, it gave me a whole new painting with a different shade. Crazy, huh? And I was gonna put that in water. I was gonna submerge it in water, but it still has, see, it still has, wow, now I'm gonna submerge it in water. Yeah, it holds a lot of water and a lot of paint. Yeah, because it's gouache. But now I have this pretty thing and that pretty thing, so I'm gonna let them dry. And then we're just gonna give this so I want them to granulate. I'm gonna add alcohol, and then it'll granulate, and it will also allow them to dry faster. Faster. So while we do that, see, and we're gonna add some stamps or some, yeah, some others. I'm gonna stencil it basically. While we do that, I am going to, here, I am going to swatch this Heavy Body Golden paint. So the wait shouldn't be that long. Let me get a sip of my. So we're gonna use the same thing here and swatch these bad boys out. No, I don't, PJ, I don't like Wisteria as a mixer. It muddies up. That's why I was careful today not to mix it. I have buff titanium, and that's why I mixed it with two reds, and it created mud. This was like a month ago, and that's when I was like, oh my gosh, now I know not to mix it. I think Wisteria is made with like the lavender. Lavender will do that as well. It'll muddy your other colors up that they're clean. So yeah, no, I don't like it as a mixture. That's why I mixed it with buff titanium, because I knew that if I added another color, it will muddy it up. If you don't believe me, you can try it yourself. I was just kind of like, oh shoot. I saw the specks of brown, and I was like, it was like a light brown, and I was like, yeah, no. I just created mud, but I was like, that's okay. And I cover it up, which it was okay, but yeah, Wisteria is not a clean mixer. Not like buff titanium. Buff titanium is even though it has a lot of white, which I don't know why, what's the reason, but buff titanium, even in watercolors, you can mix it with anything, and it will give you clean mixes. That's why I'm like, and welcome, PJ. Thank you for coming. So I'm just gonna, while we're waiting for that, we're going to, I'm going to, this is the golden 22 millimeters that I got from Amazon for $22. So this is heavy body, so a little goes a long way. So I kind of enjoy it. So, because I'm going to start to get rid of my old, like Artisa, some of that stuff. I'm going to start to get rid of that and just have a small collection of acrylics. Benzomenthol, whatever. And then pretty soon, it might be on Sunday, or Saturday or Sunday, one of those days. One of those, my live on one of those days might be on Sunday though. Oops. I have this golden glass bead gel, and it's literally glass bead, and I want to try that on a. That's why I'm swatching these out, because I want to try that. And then I still have the Paul Rubin. That one I'll swatch them on another day. I have the Paul Rubin, and they went down for $13, $13.99 now, $2 less than what I got them. The Paul Rubin metallic, and those ones have a little squirty thing. So this is Natho Red Light. Oh, this is a good one. That's the one I have, like a big one. Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw your live. I was like, oh, she never comes live. Once you come live a lot, you start losing the how do I say it? The fear. Permanent red light. This is a really nice one. And then ultramarine blue. Oh yeah. Yeah, they had their second sale. So I was like, woo, yes, right on time. ultramarine blue, and then carbon black, obviously. Yeah, see how little goes a long way? That's why I was like 22 millimeters. Yeah, this is, it's it's gonna hit up. And I'm just gonna use this. You can use the Christie brushes. That, I mean, it's fine. So white doesn't really show, but it's there. And I still have watercolor. Whoops. So I'm gonna use this black and just show you how it mixes. There we go. See? And then I'm gonna quickly dab it. So this is the blue, the ultramarine, I do believe it said. Or let me, I'll show you the little card. Yep, ultramarine blue. And it granulates. See how if you water them enough, you can use them as watercolor, but they're permanent because they're acrylics. But I'm just watering them down so you see them. But I normally do not water down my acrylics. I like them. That's why I use heavy body or soft body. I like them quite thick because they remind, because it's my playground for oil paint basically. And then, oh, this is, yeah, ultramarine blue. Then it's permanent. Oh, this is a pretty one, like a viridian almost. Permanent green light. Yeah, almost like a viridian. Hunter green. Very, very nice. And then Nathaniel red. You've seen this red is the one that I use when I'm stenciling sometimes. The big two. It's this one. I got it on sale. I have a 60 millimeter too. Got it on sale on Blick in the spring, and it's a really nice red. Ooh, I got a lot of paint here. See what I mean? Acrylic goes a long way. Oh Lord. And yes, you could use your Christie Rice brushes. She uses them all the time. They're meant for mixed media. I noticed that. And they don't go bad or anything. Yeah. And then Besamento yellow. I like this yellow. It's kind of like it's a transparent. And then the carbon black. Now we're gonna go back to our painting that we're doing today. Ooh, should be PBK7. Yeah, it runs like a madman. Look at that. It is transparent though, which is nice. Which is nice. So yeah, these are my the 6 heavy body tubes that I got also around my birthday for Amazon for like $22, I believe. So that was a good bargain because normally, and they're 22 millimeters. That's why I was like, oh, this a little goes a long way with these. Woo. So. All right, I'm gonna move this out and wait for them to dry. And we're gonna do our stencils. So this should be dry. So I noticed I have this from Tim Holtz. I think this was from the first, these are like 2 stencils in one. I just noticed that and I was like, oh, that's so cool. So we have our crosses. So we're gonna use these. I am gonna use this instead. And then I'm gonna still use our other stencil, this one. The one that we used the other day. But I'm gonna use the gold paint for all 3 of them. Because you know how that went the last time. Didn't go as well. So yeah. Let's see. So I'm gonna do dots at the end, but I want to do these stencils, so probably like that. Oh, they're the exact, I can't believe it, the exact size. Look at that, exact size. Okay, cool. And then I can't find, I don't know where I put it, the palette. So I'm just gonna dabble it here. This is my Kuretake, my gold my paste. Because I noticed the dots need kind of like a paste. Oh, I know where. I'm gonna use this. And just put it on there. So this is a, oops. And then that's it. Once I'm done stenciling, then I'm done. And I should be over an hour. Yeah, I am here. I've been here over an hour. So see, put my Kuretake, and I'm gonna go to town. It's not gonna move. It's still kind of damp. It's not gonna move on us. Yeah, I think I got the stencil. It might have been on, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on that. Because it's Tim Holtz. Or I might have gotten it when the Joanne went out of business. Because I grabbed something that it was from him. Because it had a watercolor thing, which I still have, the Daniel Smith. So I thought, and I noticed that, I was like, oh, there's 2 stencils. Now how Denise Love is trying to get you guys. I was like, I am not doing that. I have plenty of stencils. A lot of them I have not even used. And I was like, get the itty bitties. That set that she's talking about is super expensive. It's like $50. I was like, yeah, no. So I just noticed that the other day. I was like, I have some Tim Holtz. So I was like, let me just use them. Yeah, this is much better. So probably the dots are gonna do a lot better. Because this is, let's see. Yep. This is actually paste, not watered down. So yeah, we're gonna use these stencils. So, and then we're gonna use here. I like the little grid. The little circles, they're kind of fun. And then on this one, I'm not gonna do the full circle, and then this one I'm gonna dot it. Okay, let me see. So yeah. Ta-da! That one's still, I think I'm gonna do some dots on that one, and then I wanna do, actually I'm gonna do half and half. Half and half. How about that? Yeah, like that. Let me get some more paste because we need it. This paste goes a long way. I think I've had it for 2 years. And yeah. And just now, I'm not even halfway done. It costs $12, but it's so worth it. It goes a little bit goes a long way with that thing. And the gold is just like fantastic. Woo! And then I don't know, these crosses don't really, I like the little circles. I'm just gonna do a couple circles like that, and then I'm gonna start doing the little dots. And then same thing here. I'm just gonna do a couple of these, and then there we go. Oh, I like that better. Then I should have been stenciling the whole thing. It's okay. And then or painting. Oh, I'm so in love with this painting. Okay, now the dots. So our dots, the last time I didn't like it. It's our stencil dot. Oh, hi fam. How come I can't see? Oh, because they're disappearing fam. They're disappearing. The comments are disappearing fast, so I could barely see them. And I'm too busy stenciling away, apparently. Yeah, you're watching me make a mess. Yeah. I'm having fun with these stencils, fam. Jotting away. Last time it didn't go that well, but I learned how to use them, I guess. I was like, oh, it doesn't like the Kiritaki. It likes it like thick paint. Woo! Yeah. And then I want it. Doesn't it? Because every time I watch Denise stuff, I'm like, oh, I want to do that. And I wish I really like doing this stuff. Like using, this has really done, you know how I couldn't use this? I couldn't use the stencils. I swear to God, I could not use the stencils. But watching her has helped me use it. And I'm like, what the hell can I not use the stencils? And I used to do it by hand, but I still mess up, but I don't care. The more messier, the better, I guess. You're in NYC, fam? Oh my God, girl. What you doing over there? Yeah, it's cold. For sure. What you doing over there, fam? Okay, this one I really didn't dig it. So, I'm going to re-stencil that one. I really didn't like it. Okay. Oh, look at that one. So pretty. Oops. So this one, it needs a little something something. So I'm gonna stencil it with the circles with this one. It needs a little something something. And I'm gonna use a little bit of white along with this gold, because this gold paste is really thick. So I'm gonna use a little bit of my medium heavy body white and re-stencil this, because I was like, I did not like that. There. Just a little bit goes a long way. See? And just mix it. It'll still be gold, but it won't be as gold. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I didn't really like that. It'll be like a dirty gold, actually. Because I don't want it starky either. Ta-da! Yes! That's what it needed. Sure did. I covered it. Look at that. And I think this one too. I really like that. And it's a little something something. Yeah. Okay. So, are you happy now? So yeah, this is how we came up. This is how I'm gonna use this Legion, because you see how it really did well with the acrylic on top, with the gouache and the acrylic over it. Look at that. Look at our little grids. I think this one I'm gonna use a little bit of silver, I think, maybe. But I have to let it dry because it kind of toned down the little Goldilocks. But yeah, it did pretty good, you guys. I'm getting the hang of it. There's just kind of like a fun piece, actually. There's nothing really, about it. Anyway, I hope you guys liked it, and that's it for my live. Sorry about the other live, I don't know. And but I'll see you guys in another video, and then another messy video. No, it's not liquid gold. This is Karataki paste. You can get it Amazon, St. Louis art store. I got it from St. Louis art store a couple years ago. No, not the same as this is the paste and this is a liquid. Not the same. Okay, no problem. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Have fun, fam, in New York. Good night.